Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Long Blink. My name is She, and as always, I will be your guide on this journey through stillness, through finding more space. During our time together today, our theme will be finding groundedness through the waves. A way to calm the mind, still those fluttering thoughts. When the mind becomes overwhelmed and we feel anxious, and it feels like we don't have the space to hold all the thoughts. We'll talk a little more about that later. But for now, let's get cozy. You could start in a comfortable seated position, or perhaps you're lying down today, resting on something comfortable. You might even be leaning against a wall. Wherever you are, all is good. Just making sure you're comfortable. Finding extra socks, a jumper, any additional layers that make you feel like you can really surrender to being here with me now. Give yourself permission to notice how you arrived today. How does the chest feel? How does the arms feel? How does your breathing feel? Do your eyes want to be closed today, or do you want to maintain a soft gaze? Just taking stock of where you are at, how you are arriving today. And like a passive observer, we acknowledge how we arrive, but we do not hold on to those qualities. Having some removal. Beautiful. Start to send your attention to your breath now, your gentle sway of an inhale and exhale. As long as it feels good to you, we'll take 3 collective breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. One last. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Setting yourself an intention. Your sankalpa today. That could be anything that means something to you. I invite. I am not my thoughts. The breath is enough. I trust myself to come back to center. Whatever your sankalpa is, repeating it softly to yourself another 2, maybe 3 times. Slowly sending your attention to your toes. Imagine this gorgeous light warming up the toes, the base of the feet. Then slowly drawing your attention to your ankles. Moving up still, passing the shins, calves. Then you find your knees. Slowly drawing up. You notice your quads, hamstrings, hips, base of the spine, lower spine, lower stomach, center of the spine, the very base of your ribs, heart space and chest, upper spine, backs of the shoulders, throat, move down to the fingertips. Draw up gently, passing your palms, wrists, finding your forearms, and finding your elbows. Upper arms, front of the shoulders, find your jaw, base of the skull, the cheeks, your nose, center of the brows, crown of the head, Just notice what it feels like in the body to send acknowledgement to those areas, allowing them to be exactly as they are today. Hopefully you feel this sense of ease as energy, as your inhale and your exhale moves smoothly from the soles of your feet all the way up to the very crown of your head. And gently it eases its way back down one divine line of energy, not holding on to anything, allowing yourself, allowing that energy to be. Sending your attention to your breath now. Long, expansive inhales. Deep, grounded exhale. Taking a few more like this. Inhale, nice and bright. Exhale, find that softness. Beautiful. Finding your rhythm. Inhale. And softly exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Are there places in the body, maybe even in the mind, that feel warm? Are there areas that feel cool, stiff? Just acknowledging that difference that might exist in the body. Are there places in the body, in the mind, that feel light? And are there other places in the body that feel heavy? Acknowledging that. I'm trying to send that warmth, that lightness to all of those areas in the body, all of those corners of the mind. Try to use the breath as a tool here, melting away that tension, helping you come back to the fact that it's okay. You are okay. And when we find our breath, we find that connection to self. And when we find that connection to self, we understand that we can slow down. Finding our feet. Whenever we have these feelings of overwhelm or anxiety, it can feel a little bit patronizing, right? It's like hearing someone tell you to just relax, just to calm down, as if it was that easy, because you would have probably done it. The truth is, it isn't that easy. And sometimes our mind has a mind of its own. And it can have a hold on us in terms of how we feel about things, what we continue to feel about things. And I talk about it a lot, but with the busyness of the world, we don't always have or feel like we have that permission to actually let the busyness of the mind slow down. Let our thoughts rest. Sometimes it's far easier said than done. But what we can do, a little bit like our body scan that we explore at the beginning of our time together, is we can find some space between our thoughts and ourselves, because we are not our thoughts, which is why we can think about our thoughts, and our thoughts can spiral into other thoughts. It's the power of our mind, but we are in control of our mind. We are not our thoughts. So taking that step back to be the passive observer of our experience, to acknowledge how our thoughts are playing out, how they are making us feel, and trusting in the fact that it will pass. Even having that degree of removal from it helps to reinforce the fact that it will pass. Coming back to the breath helps us find that rootedness, helps us find that connection to now. All is okay, and you are okay, and you deserve to give yourself permission to breathe. Dropping back into the body's sensations now. You might send your awareness to your toes, gently wriggling the feet, maybe wriggling the fingers. You might go ahead and give yourself a big full body stretch now. Opening the eyes, taking some long blinks here. Slowly coming back into the space. This is where I'll leave you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Jai.